Boop.
Hey y'all, this is my husband Jared.
This is my wife Jenny.
This is Cherry Pie Cottage.
Episode 63. What? You were supposed to say that.
I know, and I was trying to avoid saying it. So we live in Lubbock, Texas, and it is finally cooling off for about a day. It'll be back up in the 80s tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you to all of our returning viewers, and if you're new, thank you for coming and checking us out. Hope you enjoy. We are quite silly and get off track often. We will go down several rabbit holes. Got anything else to add?
No.
Okay then. He's real helpful. So what's been going on? Don't read this. Just, do you have anything to add? These are my notes. You have to write your own notes for what's been going on.
But what if I say something that's on your list?
Don't say it. That's on my list.
But if I'm not looking.
Anyways, it was our daughter's birthday yesterday. Today is October 19th.
We're getting our recording done late.
Yes.
Very
because
late. It's Monday evening.
Yes, because Saturday was her birthday party at our house with 20 plus people that we cooked for. And then we cleaned the house. And then yesterday we both were like, can we just not?
Yeah.
Because we had a lot going on yesterday too with church. So, but she is now officially an adult and she can vote.
Technically an adult.
Legally, she is an adult.
There's nothing official about it.
Yes, there is.
She has yet to do one adult thing.
Oh my goodness. Stop. She gets to vote. So we are planning to go vote tomorrow in early voting. We're really excited. And she is like super excited. She goes, I finally get an I voted sticker. The other bit of good news involving our daughter is...
she got accepted into college.
What? We were not expecting it to be that quick.
Okay. Let's...
No.
Okay, never mind.
Well, we can because she had to fill out this thing for her college for scholarships and grants. So you just fill out this one piece of paper and they apply for all of them for you that you're eligible for.
That's not even what I was going to say.
She was struggling to find her, her, like, dream school, because she matched with just about every school. And she was supposed to find one that she basically could get into any college except for, like, an Ivy League. Basically.
It's because mom and daddy are poor.
No. Her grades are that good, is what I'm saying. It's not the financial aid part. She was struggling to find a school that she didn't match, like, her qualifications didn't match with. So, and she had to fill out this thing in one of her schools. She had to put it in where it was, like, her dream school. Like, she might not be able to get in. So, she was struggling to find a school near us in Texas for that. What else has been going on?
Working.
Yeah. I've started my Christmas knitting. I've started some more projects for Christmas knitting. Got my laptop fixed. Oh, that has been so fantastic. That I don't have to use his stupid computer anymore. I don't like his computer.
Okay, can I put 30 seconds on the clock here? Mm-hmm. And you can use that time to bash my computer and say how much you hate it. And then we can just move on.
Yeah.
And we don't have to hear about how much you hate my computer anymore.
I mostly don't like his computer because it wasn't my computer. And it's slow. Other than that. There's nothing really particularly wrong with it. It just wasn't mine. That's why I didn't like it. And the screen's broke. But we got my laptop fixed. It was the hard drive. we were able to put in a new hard drive, and it is 15 times faster than my old one, which is fantastic. Do you want to talk about this?
I can. I don't know too much about it. I mean, I know that it's there. I know what it is. So there's a new social media knitting platform.
It's a pattern. It's not a social media. It's just...
Well, then you tell them about it.
Okay, so it's called Ribblr. Hold on. Apparently I'm not signed in. I thought I was. Hold on. Anyways, it is a new app. You can also, you don't have to download the app. I talked about this on the last podcast, but it is a pattern app, basically. Why is it not logging me in? There it goes. Okay. So, it's called Ribblr, Ribblr, and it has knitting, crocheting, and sewing patterns. But, let me see. Why is my phone being dumb? Let me find one. Probably better if I just went into mine, huh? Here we go. So, like, the Cozy Up girls have 2 free patterns on here. So this one, the Cozy Marley. But the way that the pattern works, there's even, like, you see this, you can look inside before you even buy the pattern. Of course, this one's free, but so what I like is you can mark on the pattern where you're at. I'm not explaining this very well, I'm sorry. But you can write on the pattern, you can mark where you're at, you can even, like if it's a sweater, you can go and have it just show the size that you're knitting. It will take away the instructions for everything else but for the size that you're knitting. Yeah, okay, so, and then right here, it has all your tools for writing and scribbling and marking out. You can also, it'll highlight the row that you're on, or you can mark out the row that you've just finished, so you know that's where you're at. It's got your charts on here. It's really cool. Y'all need to just go check it out, basically. I'm CherryPieCottage on here. What, do you remember what yours is?
GKDesigns, I believe.
Yes.
Not that I have patterns up there.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, so there you go. CherryPieCottage. So, I don't know how else to explain this. I was sitting here. That was probably the worst thing. I mean, I don't know.
It's an interactive pattern tool.
Right.
Okay, so you can, like with Ravelry, you can download the pattern, you can look at the pattern, but you can't really do anything with it. On Ribblr, you can look at it, download it, and you can go in and, like she was saying, you can alter it. You can select what size you're knitting. You can mark out rows that you've already knit to where you're not having to print it out and mark on it with a pen or like she does with her washi tape.
Yeah.
Mark off a row.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. It's an interactive pattern tool.
It's really awesome. I just now got to where I was able to invite friends. So I don't know. I know that they're planning to have another update soon, even though they just launched October 1st. But y'all go check it out. You can either just go to like Google Ribblr and you can just go to the website, or I've got the hiccups, y'all. I'm sorry. Or you can download the app. The app is 100% free. You can buy your patterns directly from there. If they have to be on Ribblr though, that's the only thing, is there's not as many patterns as Ravelry's got. But
But that can change.
Yes. So we
For all
want
you
to get
designers out there.
Yeah, we want to get the word out there so that way there's some more options on there.
And it really amazes me that for as long as Ravelry has been around, I mean, I don't know exactly how long, but it's been around longer than we've been knitting.
Right.
That they don't have something like that already. They don't even have an app.
Nope.
And so it amazes me that they don't. So I really like that this app came around.
Yes.
But
I'm really hoping they're going to put some more like ways to socialize with other people on there too, eventually. Because it'd be nice if we could have a group on there. But we also have our sweater cow going on, our sweater obsessed cow. It goes through the end of the year. So y'all go check that out. If you use my yarn, Lollipop Girls yarn, Kim's, which is Ginger Snaps yarn, or a pattern from one of the Cozy Up Girls sweater patterns, you can enter it twice. I don't know what else to say. We've got a few prizes, not a whole lot. Hopefully we'll get some more in. But really that's about it. We don't do well at night, I don't think. I think we do better in the afternoon. But it doesn't help that he's, super into his knitting and not really engaging with me very much.
Sweater cow, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do well when I'm having to do all the talking and he doesn't talk back. I feel awkward and weird and... Anyways. But I think, do you have anything else to add to what's been going on?
If you're here in America, go vote.
Yes. Go vote.
If you're an American citizen, go vote. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
Anyway.
Let's see. Then I guess that is all, and we will move on to the next section. We do not have any foes. Sorry.
Womp womp.
You'll see why.
Y'all expected it from me, though.
Yeah, I usually always have at least one. You'll see. But let's go right on into Whip It. Whip It Good. Do you want me to go first since you only have the one?
You didn't ask the right question.
Hey babe, you got any foes?
No, we've moved past that.
Would you like for me to talk first about my whips, or do you want to go
ahead.
first?
Go ahead.
If you want to go first, it's fine. You just want to go first so that way you can get back to knitting and not have to talk or engage. And by you not talking and engaging, you know I'm right. So let's talk about this first, because then maybe I might actually get him to talk. Because this is for him. It's a design. It's a cowl. Super cable-y cowl. This is on my worsted 100, which right now I'm currently having troubles getting a hold of. So just FYI on that one. And it's on my Caramel Romance colorway. But yeah, you see, let me see, where is it? This one. Okay, so this is a big cable, and going the wrong way. Right here, there's a little cable. This big cable will go all the way up, and there's little cables in it throughout the pattern. So this is super cable-y, and I told him I'm only doing this because I love him, because I don't like cables. They slow me down. It's not that they're hard, they slow me down, and I don't like that. Anyways, it's a very long repeat, and he likes his up close to his neck, so that's why it looks small, but I will have instructions in the pattern on how to make it wider. So, because I will not be knitting a second one of these. Cabled. No, thank you. Do you want to talk about your whip, or do you want me to keep going?
Yes, I want to talk about my whip.
Okay, well, let me chunk this. It's in my Doctor Who bag. My kicks and giggles. Psh. Hey, babe. What you whipping up?
I am working on a pattern of my own devising. Sort of. Let me clarify. Sort of my own devising. All y'all out there know, if you've watched this for more than 5 seconds, how much I love the Maybe Baby pattern for socks. So, I thought, you know what, that is too nice of a pattern to be relegated just to the feet. So, I'm working on a cowl that has the Maybe Baby stitch in it. But it's not just that. It's got 2 panels of the Maybe Baby. And it's also got, let's see, there it is. Now I'm using a variegated yarn here, and so it doesn't show up
see it.
as well.
Put it up closer to the...
As if it were solid.
It's not super... I mean,
But-
it's not too variegated. I can see it just fine.
Well, I can see it, but I know what I'm looking for. So, that's all I'm going to show y'all.
You want to tell them what yarn you're using?
I am using, I have the tag.
What?
I have the ball band.
What bag is it in? Sorry, go ahead and talk
Can
about
I do one thing at a
go
time?
ahead. It's just last time you couldn't remember who the bag was from.
This is in Ginger Snap yarn on the Dwarfish colorway in their Luxe Worsted 17 micron 100% superwash merino 110 grams 218 yards.
Sure,
So-
that's not single white merino.
No, that would be ridiculous. Okay, superwash merino. Everybody knows that.
And everybody knows that SWM stands for super
Single
wash.
white male.
No, super wash merino when it's on a ball band.
Anyway, Ginger Snap yarn in my bag from Lore with the Bags.
Yes.
Yes,
Also known as...
Niffer Brains.
Yeah, there you go.
So, my super cool Jack Skellington bag. You know what's funny is I'm Goblin King, Texas Goblin King, whatever, but more of my stuff is Pumpkin King.
Yeah. You picked Goblin King
I did.
over Pumpkin King.
I did. I don't know why.
Because you like both those movies. Your all-time favorite movie is The Labyrinth.
Yes.
This is just your favorite Halloween movie. No. I told you I'll give you holiday, not Christmas. It is not Christmas. I don't care what anybody else says.
Sure. But this is super cable-y. Like, you have to cable on every row in this. There's no break row from cables. So, once I get this one done, I'm going to do it again in a tonal. And just so you see, like I said, that was, 218 yards? That's what I have left for now. Okay? And so I've got to do some tweaking on my known pattern. Mm-hmm. But I'm a tight knitter too.
That means you're going to get more.
Right.
It's going to be...
Yeah. I'm a tight knitter. Like she said, I like my cowls to actually be up around my neck and my face, because when I'm really cold, I like to pull it up and wear it like a ninja mask.
But I will help him to write instructions in here on how to make it just either a little bit bigger or a lot wider.
Yeah.
A lot bigger.
Yeah,
So-
which it wouldn't be hard, because you could really just expand the Maybe Baby panel.
Yeah, but I'm talking about ones that want to make it like twice as wide as what you have.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
No, that would be a normal cowl.
Nah. Anyway, you see how many stitch markers I have going around there. But yeah, just threw a bunch of stitch patterns together and
Ones he liked.
ones I liked.
He frogged it a few
So-
times before he finally got what he liked.
Yeah, I think I frogged it 3 times, and I'm still not 100% happy with it. So like I said, I'm gonna tweak it and knit it a second time.
And make sure you leave enough so you can get the ribbing in.
Yeah.
at the top.
Oh yeah, I only need 5 rows of ribbing on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
I think he's doing pretty good for his first time.
first design. So, but that's what I'm whipping. What else do you whipping up, babe?
Well, a few things. So, our daughter loves fuzzy socks. Like every year for Christmas, I put a pair of fuzzy socks in her stocking. Well, this year I decided I was going to knit her fuzzy socks. So, this is my DK sock with the colorway she helped make, which is Monkey's Blues. Held with a Rose Hill yarn mohair. This is a 50 gram and it's lace weight, and the colorway is Sweetness. So, but it's Rose Hill yarns. I bought this last year at Knit City, so I don't know if she still does this color or not. But I am knitting her up a pair of socks. So, but you can see that purple is muting it just a little bit, but she will love these because they're super fuzzy and they're soft, and she doesn't wear her socks outside of her shoes. So she wears them for warmth at home. Or not outside of her shoes. Nobody wears their socks outside of their shoes. I'm words. Yep. She doesn't wear them in her shoes. There we go. She's really gentle with her knits, so I can do things like this for her. This is 70% kid mohair and 30% mulberry silk. So, there's that. And then, oh, it fell. Then she had picked this yarn a couple of years ago when we were dropping them off at camp. There's a yarn shop down there we go to. This one is Fiber Seed Sprout DK. Yep. And it is Paradise Lost. Well, probably help if I did this way. There you go. And the colorway is Paradise Lost. I am knitting the Molly hat for her for Christmas. Again, it's cables. I've knit one of these before, but oh no, nobody move. Okay, we're good. Anyways, I've knit one of these before. But let's see. There's the big cable that goes up the front, and then you have siege stitch on the side. And then it's gonna have home on it. She picked all this out a few years ago. It's been sitting there, like the yarn in the pattern, and
I think the word is
Palm.
languishing.
Palm were all in the bag. I just hadn't caked up the yarn. So I caked it up and I've gotten it on and worked on it a little bit. But again, it's cabled, and I don't like cables. Cables take me longer because they slow me down. Then I have one more thing on the needles, but I know I'm not gonna get this done before Christmas. This is the Comfy Cozy Trio, and I'm doing the cowl. So, and I don't know if y'all can tell the difference, but I'm already into the second color. No. Can't really tell.
No.
So, down here by the corn dog is when I switched colors. So, it's yellow and green. Here's the green, where's the yellow? Here's the yellow. So here's the yellow and here's the green. So, I thought about switching the colors, putting something in between them so you could tell it better, but I had already knit her mitts last year for Christmas in that same order where it was the yellow and the green. These were minis that I bought at Knit City by Poppy Yarn, and it's the Super Soft Birthday Fraser minis. And then the main color is just a dark gray by Yarn Carnival called Earl. So, but I know I'm not going to get this one done before Christmas because it's a lot of the same thing repeated and you change colors every once in a while. So, but and that is in my Knit for Brains bag. I forgot to tell y'all that, oh, that's one that fell on the floor. The DK socks with the mohair was in my Texas bag from Knit for Brains. This is the one that's got the pockets on the inside. It is so fantastic for when you have several colors that you want to keep separate. I love it. It's great. Toss it onto the couch. And then I have another pair of socks for little man. These are ready for a heel. I just haven't put them in yet. I've been stalling because I've put in several heels lately and I'm just, it won't take me long. But anyways, these are Patton's Croy. Don't know if it actually has colorway name. Turquoise Jacquard.
Jacquard Noir.
Yeah. So, these are ready for a heel. And then this is just my clouded. The contrast color is. And this is in my Lone Star Arts TARDIS bag. Because most of my bags are pink or Doctor Who or Texas related. Mostly Doctor Who and pink. And then this I was working on in my Doctor Who bag that my friend Laura with the yarn, Lollipop Girl Yarns, got me. And it is from the Silver Shed USA. This is my Simple Hug. And I am at the point where I can split for sleeves, or for the front and the back, not sleeves. But I have added on, I have like doubled the size, doubled the length and the amount of time y'all saw it last time. So, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have enough yarn that I can do long sleeves of every color but this one. So, and the colors that I am using are, this one is the Miss Babs DFW colorway. It's a Yowza Mini. This one was by No Makers and it's raspberries on her Scruffy Tweed DK. This one was Peepaloo Fields and it was the Snow Cone colorway on her DK. This is Red Fox Fibers and that one, I almost had it. I almost had them all. Red Fox Fibers on her Blackstone Tweed and it is called The Edge of Abraham. And then we have my colorway, which is Purple on my DK100. And then just some test grays. Test base and test color gray. My yarn. So, but this one is ready to split. So hopefully next time that y'all see this, I will be working on sleeves. But I'm really excited and it's so pretty. I love it so much. And that striping sequence where they're all the same amount of stripe, the same rows throughout the whole sweater, I will wear better. So, because I'm one of those weird, I'm one of those weird people that can't do the uneven striping. That just can't, unless it's the same color. If it's like wider stripes, but it's the same color throughout, I can do that. So like, let me see if I can find, here we go. So like the way they did the stripes where main color changes on which one is the wide. I couldn't wear that. I wouldn't wear that. So, but there's that. Yes. actually worked on every single one of those. And I didn't even bring out another project that I worked on. My make your own stripe socks that I use the No Makers minis on, I put the heel in on those. This is the last one.
Do you work on like one every day?
Yeah.
Like
usually.
like you have your Monday project and your Tuesday.
No, but I usually will not work on the same project 2 days in a row. Usually.
Because that is 7 projects that you have going right now.
Yeah. Or I'll work on one for a little bit, get bored, and I switch it out and get a different one out. Anyways, this is my weekender using my new base, my Aran tweed, and I finished the body. This is my hibiscus colorway. Let me show you the front. And I tried it on and it fits. It is long enough. I did it 18 inches long. Had my hair on it. But I love this so much. And I didn't want to put the sleeves on until I could show y'all. But and all the ends are woven in. Can you believe that?
No,
They're all woven in.
I don't believe you.
It's a miracle. I'm gonna put this on real quick. And then I'm gonna take it right back off because it's gonna be hot. But I am so excited to wear this. And then when I block it, it's gonna get even more sweatshirt-like. Oh. Here. So see? I love it so much. I'm determined to have this completely done and blocked before Christmas because I want to get pictures with me in this in the snow when we're in Colorado.
What's with the line going right down the middle?
That's part of it.
Well, I figured that much,
You
but
slip the stitch to make it more pronounced, and it's against garter because you actually knit this inside out. You knit in.
Like on the other side. You don't even see it on the
No,
other side.
you don't because you.
why don't you? Isn't it pearl on that side?
It's a paid pattern.
Oh.
It's by Drea Renee Knits. Andrea Mowry. But I love it so much. It fits. It's gloriously big and baggy. It's gonna get even more bigger and baggier once I block it. I'm so excited. I like big baggy sweaters, y'all. Just makes me more comfortable. And chunk. And that is it. That is all the whips I have.
Chunk.
Chunk. Do you have any other whips?
I do not.
Okay, then you have to put that down.
Because I've been focusing on this.
You have to put that down because we're on your section that you came up with.
Oh.
My hair is super frizzy because y'all are getting au natural. Jennie pulled my hair up, didn't even put hairspray, which is why I've got the frizz going on, and I didn't want to put makeup on because it's Monday and I just didn't want to. But moving on to our next section, rabbit hole. Our next section is
See, what had happened was, so this section is we don't have a talk text in because the book that we got before was kind of a dud.
yeah.
And we can't really find another good one. So what we're going to be doing is going through Texas history. But last episode and this episode, we're just kind of giving some Texas state
Official things.
official Texas state thing.
Like our Texas Congress voted this into
Yeah.
law.
Okay, so like last episode, we said Texas state tree is the pecan tree. Pecan. Okay. The cooking implement is the Dutch oven, not pulling the sheets up and farting on somebody. How far down did we get? We didn't mark.
I know exactly where we're at.
Well, then tell me. That's
We're
what
at
I was
small
asking.
mammal, but I wanted to do this real quick. Okay, so we get a lot of people that try and tell us that we're saying the word pecan wrong.
Pecan.
It's pecan. And they say it's pecan. No, that's not right. So I Googled it. See? Google. You see that right there? I'm gonna press it.
Pecan.
Hear that again? Sorry.
Pecan.
Do we even Google
And Google's
says?
based in California, people. Okay? And they got it right.
We're just saying.
I'm just saying.
So,
Maybe that just proves we're wrong.
no, that proves we're right.
Okay.
It's something us in California actually agree on, which does not happen very often. And us being Texas.
All right.
Okay.
So, this week, or this episode, we're starting with the Texas State Small Mammal,
And I'm
which is one of
seriously
her favorites.
I'm obsessed with
It's a
them.
tank rat.
No, it is
That's all
not.
it is.
It is an armadillo. It is the 9-banded armadillo, to be specific. But yes, I love armadillos. They're cute. I don't want a pet.
Pop quiz.
What?
Which armadillos can roll into a ball?
I'm not sure.
It's the 3-banded armadillo. And only the 3-banded armadillo that can roll into a ball.
So, not only do we have a official small mammal, we also have an official large mammal, which is another one that I'm slightly obsessed about with. So are you. You like them too.
I like seeing them, like, in real life, but not like anything else. It's the longhorn.
And the Build-A-Bears here in Texas have longhorns. So I have a Build-A-Bear longhorn with a Texas t-shirt on it. I have to show y'all one day because I'm not getting up to get it right now.
So the next one is we have the small mammal, we have the large mammal, and we have the Texas State flying mammal. Okay, which
Is the
I think everybody can guess kind of what it is.
Yeah.
But it's the Oh wait, sorry, you said.
It's the Mexican free-tailed bat.
Yep,
Those I'm not obsessed with.
those are awesome. I like bats.
Personally, I like flying foxes better.
Freaking bats. um, down near San Antonio, there's a cave that has like the largest population of Mexican freetails, and it's kind of a tourist thing where people go to see them come out at dusk.
Well, there's a
And
bridge in Austin that has that too.
maybe that's what I'm thinking. That might be what I'm thinking of. But when we were sitting down at the lake this year, I was sitting down there talking with your cousin and his daughter, and we were just sitting there watching bats fly all around.
I prefer the flying foxes, which are freaking huge. Those were in Okinawa. I don't know if they're here in the U.S. anywhere, but those I like those. Those they have a cute face. They don't have a little rat face like most bats.
And a wingspan like my arms.
Literally.
They're huge.
Yes, and you
Okay.
can get right up on them too.
They-
They just stare at you.
They do look like a fox in the face. They've got a long muzzle. They got pointy ears, and their wingspan is up to like 6 feet.
Let's see if I can find you one.
Find a good picture. That kind of shit, like a scale.
I don't know if I can. Well, there's that one. There you go.
So they're fruit bats, completely harmless to people.
But yeah, that's what you would see. You could like walk right up on
Yeah.
them, and they would just look at you like, "Hey, got fruit?"
Yeah. I got from me to you to one hanging out in the tree outside of our apartment building in Japan.
They've kind of got a puppy dog face almost.
Well, it's like a fox.
Yeah, here we go. Here's one that's
Foxes are
right
dogs.
side up.
There you go.
See?
He's so cute.
They're so cute.
All right. So the next one is the Texas State reptile, which is your absolute
Yes.
favorite animal, which is kind of weird. Okay, Texas State reptile.
Well, even if we find them, I pick them up and play with them. He actually found one
I found one.
in our front yard.
It's pretty cool.
Texas horned lizard or a horny toad. So I love those.
Yep.
When I would visit my grandparents who lived in McCamey, which is in West Texas, it's actually it's the desert. My grandpa, he would always point them out, and I would always pick them up. And if you make them mad, they puff up. That's like their defense mechanism. They'll also spit blood through their eyes at you. If you make them, that's another defense mechanism. I never made them spit blood at me, but they would puff up. But then I just do it like this and they'd, deflate. But yeah, I always pick them up and look at them and then I put them back down. I was never mean. You said you would remember that, but...
I remember the basic one. I don't remember the exact name, but...
Okay. We also have an official state dinosaur, of all things, an official state dinosaur.
It's really cool. It's a brachiosaur. I don't remember the specific type of brachiosaur, but that's what it is.
Okay.
Not a brontosaurus, because those aren't real.
We have an official state dog, which that one's like fairly recently, like within the last 10 years, it's become official because it wasn't Abbott, it was Rick Perry who put it in. And it is
it's a blue lacy.
They're pretty dogs.
Lacy, that's what it is.
They're pretty dogs, but you can't just go out and get one. They are working dogs. You need to be on a ranch with lots of land. They need to work.
It's a cow dog. It's a Hank the cow dog kind of animal.
But it's beautiful, and it is blue. That's the
Not
cool.
blue, but
It's blue for a dog.
yeah.
See if I can find a picture. Might as well just leave Google up.
Yeah. We also have a Texas State cat. And no, it's not some stupid house cat.
No.
So
Okay. Be nice, because I know for a fact we have a friend that has 2 cats and loves cats. So, we are dog people.
cats. If you're a cat person, more power to you. I am not a cat person.
That's a blue lacy.
That's a blue lacy. It's so cute.
Yeah.
So our Texas State cat is the bobcat.
Yep.
So
Bet y'all didn't know we had bobcats down here.
it's really cool because you can hunt those too.
Yes, because they're a nuisance.
Yep. Our Texas State cat is a nuisance.
Yep. Bobcat.
Bobcat. Wait, that's a lynx, isn't it?
Lynx and bobcat are about the same thing.
No.
We also have jaguars down here too.
Yeah, but they're really rare.
And we have mountain lions.
Yeah.
They've actually found a mountain lion near Lubbock. Like there was a sighting of one near Lubbock.
I want to shoot a mountain lion.
Hey, those are another thing that if they get too close to humans, they either shoot them or try and relocate them. So they shoot them if they are too close to humans and not scared of humans. Because they know if they relocate them, they're just going to come back. So, what else do we have?
Yeah. That one.
Oh, that's our son's favorite.
Yeah.
We have an official state fish.
Yep.
Any guesses?
It's the Guadalupe bass.
It's what our son likes to go fishing for.
He's all about bass fishing.
Yeah.
Even though he's caught like 2 bass in his whole life.
Don't know if y'all heard that, but he just made a comment of that he's caught more than that. Thank you very much. He mostly catches perch and catfish.
Yeah.
We have an official state bird.
Mm-hmm. Which this is actually for a few other states.
Yes.
A few other states have this
But they stole it from us.
Yeah.
We had the idea first.
The mockingbird.
Yes, those birds are mean too.
No, notice I did not say the mockingbird.
No, it's the mockingbird.
It's the mockingbird.
That's what you say it in Texas.
Yes.
They're called mockingbirds because they literally mock other birds.
Yes.
So, not even joking.
Yeah, they don't have their own distinct sound. They imitate what other birds, the sound other birds make.
Yeah, it's like a mockingjay, but a bird, and not quite as mean.
Fun fact about mockingjays. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's from that book.
Then I don't want to know. I haven't read the
It's
book
not a
yet.
spoiler.
I don't care. I haven't read
But
the
it's
book
not a
yet.
spoiler.
No, I don't want to know.
Okay.
He's reading the new Hunger Games prequel book.
But I'm a slow reader, so she's
Yeah.
getting irritated with me for how.
I'm not getting irritated because that gives me a chance to reread all the Twilight books. I finished my book, Midnight Sun, and now I'm halfway through New Moon while he's only halfway through his book. Same
I
amount of time.
am way more than halfway.
You were about.
I'm way
you were
more- I'm
a
way
little
more-
bit past
I'm way
halfway.
more than
You are not
halfway.
more than halfway.
I am way more than
No,
halfway.
you're not. Anyways, he is a slow reader.
I will go.
He also does not read
okay.
long haul like I do, in
Okay,
his
okay.
defense.
Okay, let's clarify some terms here. Okay, I am a slow reader in that it simply just takes me a while to read. Not slow reader like
You have troubles with it. He's
like
just...
the Cat in the Hat kicks my butt. Okay.
Yeah,
No, not like that.
no. He doesn't read as long as I do. He doesn't read every night.
Right.
When I read, it's usually long haul reading, like an hour or two when I read.
Yeah, I'll read for like 30 minutes.
I've been known because sometimes after I die in the morning and then I take a shower in the afternoon, I've been known to take a shower and then read a chapter or two. And I come out and I'm like, I read a chapter. And our son's like, yeah, I kind of figured you were in there for 2 hours. I didn't think you were showering for 2 hours, Mom.
So, rabbit hole.
Yep. It's gonna happen.
So we have a Texas state insect.
Yep. Monarch butterfly.
Did you know those are actually poisonous?
To humans?
To anything.
Yeah.
Like if anything eats one, it's poisonous.
I know.
I didn't know if you knew that.
Okay. You go ahead and talk about that and I'll look up the picture.
Of that?
Yeah.
So the official Texas state seashell, which personally I would have preferred the sand dollar. I love sand dollars. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it's the lightning whelk. It's a snail shell.
Yeah, but didn't we see a bunch of these in Okinawa too?
Well, they're going to be everywhere in the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean,
like these were like a dime a dozen on Okinawa
Yeah.
and the beach.
I think we have some here.
Yeah. That's what they look like. Not much to say. I'm not really into seashells, but when we lived in Okinawa we did. But that was more of a memory thing than we like seashells.
We got a whole bowl of seashells and
yeah. We have an official state fiber, but I bet you can't guess what that is. We only talk about it every single year about this time of the year because we both get allergies when they start stripping the cotton. It's cotton, y'all.
so it's the wheat.
No, it's cotton.
It's cotton.
Like there's fields everywhere. We actually supply the majority of the cotton for the U.S. Texas does. And it's all the way down in South Texas. Of course, they strip theirs a lot sooner than we strip ours because they can plant theirs sooner than we can plant ours. But yeah, one of these days we're gonna get out there and get some pictures in the cotton. We're hoping this year, but this year, because of how late they stripped and planted last year, because of all the rains we got, they're starting to strip their cotton when it's still green.
There's a good one over on Frankfurt, North Frankfurt.
Okay.
So I drove past it today.
Okay. We have an official state folk dance. Wouldn't be surprised. Y'all won't be surprised when we tell you what it is. You could probably guess what it is.
So while you're thinking about it, just grab your partner, swing your partner around and round.
Do-si-do.
Yeah, it's a square dance.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Not line dancing, which would make more sense because that goes right along with our...
Did square dancing get invented here or something? I mean...
I don't know. But our official state music goes along with that, which is...
Western swang.
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 Western swang, y'all.
Western swang.
Western swing. Wow.
Oh, that's lame.
What?
Well, not lame, but it was first documented in 16th century England. But they were also quite common in France and throughout Europe. So like whenever you see period movies and they're like lined up and they're like walking up and they just like touch their palms and then they rotate around. I guess that's a form of square dancing.
I guess. I would have thought it would have been line dancing, honestly, because that's usually what happens here.
Yeah.
We have an official state sport.
And no, it's not football.
Or basketball.
Ugh.
A lot of y'all, when we tell you, are probably going to go, that's not really a sport. But it is. It's rodeo.
Yeah.
Which goes along with the fact that we all mostly eat beef. We raise cows here. So, we also have a state official musical instrument. Any guesses? It goes along with the music and it goes along with the folk dance. Any
It's the
guesses?
acoustic guitar.
Yep. And when I was a teenager, if a guy played the guitar, he could win all the girls. Didn't matter what it looked like. You could play the guitar and you had girls that were just like, aw.
Play the first 3 bars of Africa by Toto. And
I didn't play anything. And if you could sing while you played, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Can I have a sidebar for y'all?
wow.
I have recently been binge watching Dawson's Creek. I have always liked Pacey. And he was played by Joshua Jackson. That man has aged well. Just saying.
See, that show was dumb when it first came out.
Because you were a teenage boy and it was not made for teenage boys, it was made for teenage girls. I loved the show. Still love the show. I always liked the character Pacey. And I like Joshua Jackson. It's my secret boyfriend. It's a secret from nobody but him. It's just like you and Reba McEntire.
Don't you drag Reba into this. Okay. And I know what a lot of y'all are thinking, you know, the age difference. Don't care. Don't care. Okay?
She's a Texan and she's a redhead.
Were I a single man and Reba McEntire came up to me and said, you know, anything? Yeah. Were I a single man?
She has to be single. She's married.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, and so is Joshua Jackson. He's married too.
Yeah.
Just got married last year.
But
yeah.
So anyway.
The guy's in his 40s and doesn't look like he's in his 40s.
No, he looks like he's in his 50s.
No, he does not.
He looks like a dime store Kenneth Branagh.
Does not. Oh my goodness.
So anyway, that was our list of Texas State things.
Stop. Joshua Jackson's not from Texas either.
Y'all can see our fancy show notes here.
Yeah, see? He was also a Mighty Duck when he was a kid.
Yeah, but you didn't like him in the Mighty Ducks.
No, because I was a child. I had no interest in boys at that point. Okay, here's an older version.
Yeah, see? Dime store Kenneth Branagh.
No! Stop. I don't even know who Kenneth Branagh is.
The wizard on Harry Potter that stole everybody's identity.
No, he is not. No, he's not. Anyways, moving on. Rabbit hole!
But anyway, so that's our list of Texas State things.
Yep.
Let us know if y'all have state things, or if y'all have as many, or maybe if y'all have more.
What oddball state official things you have?
Or provincial. Is there like
Canada.
a Alberta provincial moose or something? I don't know. I don't know if there's. I don't know if there's different kinds.
You're gonna be like, what?
I don't know if there's different kinds of moose. Okay, but like, does Canada do stuff like that? Mm-hmm. Like, is there an official Canadian thing?
Joshua Jackson's a Canadian.
So he's the official Canadian duck.
Stop. I mean, Reba's...
Why are you closing the notes?
I don't know. Why am I?
We're not done yet.
I know that. I am distracted. Don't say it.
And conversely to Reba McEntire, Bonnie Wright. That's all I'm going to say.
Jennie Weasley? Really? I actually actually knew that. So, there's also Amy from Doctor Who.
And she's a lot closer to my age than
Karen
Reba.
Gillian.
Karen Gillan, yeah.
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 Gillan, not Jillian. Who played Amy on Doctor Who.
Notice the consistency in
All redheads.
between the three.
He loves redheads with green eyes. He got a strawberry blonde with hazel eyes that lean green.
But I love you more than that.
Yes.
So.
He also, it would have been better if they were full Scottish. I'm part Scottish. So he got parts of his dream girl. It's okay.
I blame Who Framed Roger Rabbit, personally.
Jessica Rabbit, really?
For the red hair, green eyes.
Okay, at least I don't think a cartoon's hot.
Okay, the cartoon was meant to be hot. Okay? She wasn't bad, she was just drawn that way. Mm. And she was drawn that way on purpose. They knew what they were doing.
I still never thought a cartoon was hot.
Anyway.
Fictional characters, yes. Cartoons, no. Okay, moving on to the next section, which is...
My precious!
You forgot to get yours. I even specifically told you.
Oh. Crap. BRB.
Yeah. So we talk about the stuff with Laura first?
Yep. Bear with.
Okay, so...
Bear with.
Laura of Lollipop Girl Yarns. I got my advent calendar, my Halloween advent calendar from her today, which was perfect because today is the first day. I'm really glad it came today because if it came earlier, I probably would have opened them all. But I was good. So, the first one is called Annabelle Creation.
Oh.
I have no clue. I don't watch horror movies. So I just think the yarn's gorgeous because Laura is amazing and she does really, really good colorways. But I am going to use this advent calendar because it is 12 minis. I'm going to use this to knit up a cowl version of my new advent design because it needs 20 grams, 20 gram. So that was the first day. But along with that box came candy, which my son took the blue raspberry Fun Dip, and my daughter took the gummy bears. But it also came with Push Pop and watermelon. Watermelon and cherry are my two favorite flavors. And a ring pop in the Berry Blast, which is really good. And then some candy that we've never tried called Razzles. So we're gonna try them right now.
What?
So,
first it's candy, then it's gum.
I'm pretty sure I've seen these around here. I've just never tried them.
Strange New York candy.
Oh, you got a red one. That's weird. I don't think I like it.
Oh, that is weird.
No, it's full on gum.
Yeah.
Like you bite into it and it's like a soft,
It's like a sweet tart.
that's like a chewy sweet tart.
Yeah, it's like a chewy sweet tart, but then it turns into gum.
Like real, not gritty gum either, like you get in a blow pop. That's weird.
I like how we both sat here and said, "Oh, it's weird. I don't really care for it."
It's not so bad when she becomes like gum. It's getting it to that point where it's gum.
You gotta find all the little pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And mush them into the gum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, we both said it's weird. We don't like it, and then we both put the second piece in our mouth. Mm-hmm. Because that's the way we roll. But
Division of Tootsie Roll.
I don't like Tootsie Roll.
I like Tootsie Rolls.
I know you do. So, no, that's not one of the ones that came today.
Mmm.
Stop. We all know you spit your works out, I'm going to do mine too.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Laura. I do like this though. And this. I'm not sharing.
Yeah, you can keep those.
Okay, good. And so that was what came with the, and socks. I don't know if everybody got these, but
Socks.
they were in mine. I have Halloween socks. Aren't those cute?
I found some stray pieces.
So also in that package, because she's my best friend.
Besties.
She's the best. I love her. She sent me yarn. Okay, this is gonna go.
Nobody move. Nobody move. Nobody breathe. Okay.
Okay, so
Maybe. I think. I don't know.
this, and he's already claimed this yarn too. This is Biscotti yarn. I'm not sure what the color is. It's on the Bis sock. I don't know if it even has a colorway. I don't know. Laura, let me know. But it's self-striping. Yeah. And it is like super soft. It is 85% merino, superwash merino, and 15% nylon. And it's made in Canada. I've never had Biscotti yarn before. But he's claimed it because these are definitely his colors. And it's self-striping, which means you could knit yourself some fingering weight socks and you wouldn't get bored because it's self-striping.
Mm-hmm.
And look, you could even do opposites. I don't know how much this is.
I think that messed up, but I don't care.
It's 435 yards.
We're gonna roll with it.
So we'll have to weigh these, but I think he could get a pair of socks out of these. You could even do mismatch. Do one sock this color and one sock this color. And then flip the, like do this one for your
It's Harry Potter socks.
Gryffindor.
Not those, but those.
Yeah.
They are soft. Not very
And
cheapy, but very floofy.
I knew he was gonna claim these once he saw them.
They're very floofy.
So I expect to see those on the needles the next time we podcast. FYI. So you'll have 2 projects. And then, because she loves no makers too, she sent 88 miles per hour. It was a doppelganger set, but she sent just the main skein, which I'm perfectly okay with. And he laid claim to this too. I was looking for this colorway anyways for him. So this was on her house gnome. And it is a full skein, 460 yards. Let me take it out of the package so y'all can actually see.
So that way y'all stop getting crinkled in the ear.
Yeah. This was a colorway he wanted, and we never got a chance to
Oh,
actually get it for him.
That looks so amazing.
And if you hold it double, it won't. If you don't hold it double, it will pull when you knit socks. Sheepy?
So sheepy.
Oh yeah, it is. So he claimed those 2, which is totally fine. I have a lot of yarn. And that means I don't have to use it and knit it for him anyways.
Exactly.
Because if I kept it, that's what would happen. Then she also sent Nomadic Yarns, the Diagonally colorway on her trusty sock.
Diagonally.
Nomadic Yarns. It's a self-striping. I believe it's a self-striping.
I'm a
So-
Harry Potter nerd, so
I know every time he sees it, we have to watch it on cable. Finally, he quit doing that. Now he's found it. We've got the Peacock app on our Roku, so guess what he's been watching lately?
hey,
So-
how long has it been since I watched any of them though?
It's true.
It's been a while, like
Yeah.
3 months. Okay.
So there's that one. I'm actually excited to see what this one knits up like. What we could do, babe, is we could split this one and you could have half of it and I could have half of it and we could knit socks. It's self-striping.
We might have to do that.
Okay. I'm okay with that. And then
I could do some maybe baby socks with it.
it is fingering weight, just FYI. And it's,
No,
yeah.
maybe not then.
Yeah, but if you just knit a stripe a day.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a yarn I've never had before called Wild Hair Fiber Studio. It is Pinnacle DK, and it is the Time Machine colorway. It's 75-25, 245 yards. And this, I'm going to use this, I'm going to knit something for, I think it's a self-striping. I'm not sure. I could be pulling that out of my butt. I don't know. But I think it's a self-striping. The way it's in the skein, it looks like it would be. But I'm going to knit some convertible mitts for our son. He wants some for hunting. And his feet, I don't usually use really good yarn for his socks because he's rough on his socks. But everything else he's very careful with. Then she sent me this fabulousness. It is Lamb Woman Knits. It's a 20 gram skein. That is a chunky 20 gram skein. That's got to be more than 20 grams. That looks huge. That's got to be more than 20 grams. It says it's 20 grams, 97 yards, and it's called Wednesdays.
Wait.
I don't have a
You got a scale.
scale. Because this is 20 grams. That's 20 grams. Yeah, that's definitely chunkier than 20 grams. That looks more like 50 grams. I don't know. But it's fabulous. And it's pink with light speckles. I love it. No clue what I'm going to do with it, but I will figure it out. I will do something with it. That's gorgeous. But that's what came in my yarn package from Laura. I also, so if y'all have been watching this long, you know that I am obsessed with Hobby Lobby. It is like the Walmart of craft stores. And I have a tendency to go in for one thing and come out with a giant bag full of other things and realized I couldn't even find what I went in there for. They have started selling hand-dyed yarn. And I know there's been some people in the knitting community that have thrown a fit about it, but there's only so many colors in the world. So some of my yarn dyers have the exact same colorways as I do. Like, same names, but they're different. It doesn't bother me. There's room for everybody, basically. And if you're on a budget, this is a great price. I mean, it is 100% superwash merino. And this one is called Frosted Galaxy. And it is a fingering weight base, but that's gorgeous. And my friend Laura bought a sweater's worth of this because she got them 50% off at her store. I am going to knit a hat because I bought a palm to go with it.
You didn't do it right.
But look at that rainbowness, y'all. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. And of course, you know, I bought him some too.
Well, yeah. So I got this one, which is Shibori Blue. Shibori, something. There you go. Shibori Blue.
And it's pretty soft too, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, it's for being something from Hobby Lobby.
It's a box store brand.
Yeah, it's Yarn Bee, which is
their yarn brand.
That's Hobby Lobby's brand.
Their yarn brand's pretty good, but they don't usually have like real wool, like good wool yarn.
Yeah.
So
100 grams, 400 yards, 100% superwash merino. You can't beat that.
Mm-mm.
You know?
And you always can find, if you get their app, they always have a 40% off coupon for anything not on sale. So you could even get this for less than the $15.
Yeah.
And I think right now some of the Hobby Lobby stores have their yarn for 50% off.
And, you know, this one right here, if you were to throw some dark gray in there, it would be Kentucky Rain.
Yeah.
You know, The problem with doing anything that involves color is, like she said, there's only so many colors out there. And if she came up with a color pattern that looked good.
This is actually really close to my Over the Rainbow colorway.
Yeah.
So,
You know, if colors work together for her, they're going to work together for somebody else. So,
and there's only so many different techniques you can do when it comes to dyeing yarn too. So,
you know, but
I don't feel they're copying us. I don't have a problem with them at all.
no, I think this is great. I think it's a good budget yarn for somebody who wants superwash merino.
Yeah, who wants to try the good soft
You
yarn
know.
but can't afford to buy the good soft yarn? This
Right.
is a good option for them.
I mean,
This is a 75-25.
right. But, you know, these were what, $35? Just the single skeins?
No, they were 25.
25. Okay, so $25 for this. Amazing yarn. Not saying anything negative. I could never say anything negative about No Maker's
No.
yarn other than she quit dying.
Which
So,
totally understand
which
why she did. Her kid was getting older. She
her
wanted to spend
decision.
time.
Her decision. Not going to fault her for it.
Nope.
But we loved her yarn and
Yes.
wish we could have gotten more.
Like, set a timer to make sure we can
Yeah.
get her updates.
So $25 for this, right? $15 for this. Nothing wrong with this.
And there's not as many options because
Yeah.
it's not like you can pre-order it.
Yeah, I think they had what, like 8 colors?
Maybe 12.
Maybe.
But, like, some of them were sold out. And
Yeah.
there's only 2 or 3 up there.
So, if you're wanting to try superwash merino, maybe all you've had before is, you know, the acrylic yarn or cotton or whatever, because that's what your budget allowed for. Not going to shame you for that. Nothing
Nope.
wrong with that. Everybody starts somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, but if you're wanting to get into superwash merino and you can't afford the indie dyed, nothing wrong with that either. Check this stuff out. Okay, just go by a Hobby Lobby if you have one. I know Canadians think it sounds super cute, a store called Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
But you know, if you have a Hobby Lobby, go check it out. Give it a squeeze.
Download their app and you can get their
know?
40% off
Yeah.
coupon. So,
This is a great option for anybody.
yes.
So
I think it's great for those ones that don't have it in their budget to be able to buy from an indie
Right.
dyer.
right.
So I think it's great. So I am going to design a hat with this.
Mm-hmm.
So
But Yarn Bee, 100% superwash merino at Hobby Lobby.
yep,
Y'all go check it out.
I'm
Hobby
really
Lobby,
excited. They also
not
I
a
think
sponsor
no,
yet.
it'd be great if they were. I love Hobby Lobby. I'm obsessed with Hobby Lobby. So, there's something else I was gonna say.
We kind of got on a rant there.
Yeah, I forgot what
Sorry
I was
about
gonna
that.
say. Oh, they also have bulky in their hand dye.
Yeah.
Not as many options on the bulky though. There's like
No.
4 colorways, but that's okay. I love their cotton yarn that they have too, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't foresee this edging out
Anybody else.
any indie dyer that is out there with an established customer base that is providing a good quality product.
Yep.
I don't see this usurping any of your business if you're one of those.
I think they're trying to make sure because they're called Hobby Lobby, and pretty much any hobby you can think of, they have.
Yeah.
Like they have woodworking.
Yeah.
They have model car building, model airplane.
Coin collecting.
They have crafts for children,
Mm-hmm.
craft kits for children. I mean,
It's like a Michaels and a Joann's got together and had a love child and then pumped it full of steroids.
it's the Walmart of craft stores,
Yeah.
of hobby stores. So they're trying to reach a part that cannot really afford to buy indie dyers.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it affordable for them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm going to say about that. Because I'm not going to quit going to Hobby Lobby. You've been watching this long enough. You know I'm not.
Yeah.
Um,
Hobby Lobby is like the one craft store I don't mind going to.
no, he actually will walk the whole store with me, and I always walk the whole store.
The whole store. And God help us if they have their Christmas stuff out. Which starts in, July and runs through
Usually, but
August.
this year they didn't. Usually they do. But that's all we have for my precious. You have anything else to add?
I do not.
Okay. Then it's time to move on to
Shop news.
I did it finally. Mwah. Ah! Okay, so I am going to start out with the actual shop update. What? Oh, every stinking time.
You didn't write it down, so I was
No.
like, I need to remind her
Yes.
to say.
I am the yarn dyer and bag maker behind CherryPieCottage. My shop is on Etsy. Obviously, I'm called CherryPieCottage because that's what our YouTube page is. That's what my Instagram is.
Well, I don't know. Laura's got like 5 different things that she goes by.
For each part, okay? She has her regular personal one,
Hi, Laura.
which is a crochet and Hoovian. That's also her podcast. She has Lollipop Girl Yarns for her yarn. And then she has Laura Concert Designs for her designs. So I don't want to keep up with that many. Basically, that's what it boils down to. I don't want to keep up with that many. So I had a bag update Saturday, and I had large drawstring, and as per usual, they sold out first day. So if you ever want to get one of my large drawstring bags, you have to set an alarm and get it that day. But
That's going to be a good feeling.
yeah, you'd think I would just make more, but I
No.
then if I make more, I don't have room. I don't have enough fabric left over to make other sizes. And the problem with that is that I tend to buy fabric and hoard it for over a year. I don't know why I do that, but I do. And as per usual, this fabric I bought over a year ago, and I hoarded it till this year. So this was my Christmas bag update. I will not have any more Christmas bags. These were the only ones. I have small zip, and I could not do the extra small because of how big extra small drawstring. You have red and white pinstripes, so it looks like candy canes. The extra small size because of the print being so big. I didn't even get all of the print on here. So that was the small. Then I have the small drawstring bag. Ta-da! There's still these 2 sizes in there. There is 2 of these and 3 of these left in the shop. And it's got the same red and white pinstripe on the inside. So, I love this fabric so much. And I have enough of this left over, the Christmas tree, the forest Christmas. That fabric left over that I could probably make myself a Christmas bag out of it. I did not have enough of the red and white pinstripe. So when I buy fabric, I always buy 3 yards. Always. And I make as many bags as let's try this again. I make as many bags as I possibly can out of that. And I usually don't keep any for myself. That one, I happened to keep it because I ran out of the inside fabric. So there was no point in trying to keep cutting it out. So I have enough to make myself a large bag. And more than likely, I will do interfacing in that one and make myself a large bag just to use, a purse size to use around Christmas time. So, which I will not do for the shop because that's a lot of work and I can't. My favorite thing is dyeing yarn. I do bags once a month because I do like them. It's just not my favorite thing to do. And I cannot sit and long haul sew either because then it starts killing my lower back. But that being said, this next update, which is Halloween, 10 a.m. on Halloween, I'm bringing in the new base, tweed, DK, nope, Aaron tweed. I will have some DK tweed too. But yes, I am so excited about this base. I love this base, y'all. It is fabulous tweediness. It's an Aaron weight. This is what I knit my weekender out of. And this is my hibiscus colorway. So I will have probably some hibiscus because this is like my signature colorway. Because this is the color of my soul.
So your next update, is it only going to be that?
It's going to be Aaron tweed and DK tweed.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know if your next update was going to be all about that base.
About that base.
No worsted.
No, there won't be worsted. Sorry, because I can't get a hold of my worsted base. And this one, it's Aaron, but I use this in place of worsted. If a pattern calls for worsted, I use Aaron, but that's because I don't mind my sweater being a little big. And Aaron and worsted are so close anyways. I don't really think it makes that big of a difference, but that's just me personally. The other thing that happened today is 13 Nights of Halloween started, meaning my advent calendar. So my theme was Nightmare Before Christmas, and it's because it's my lovely husband's favorite Halloween movie. So he helped me pick the theme. We'll show that in a minute. I had to talk about the extras first. So I made little notions bags out of Jack Skellington fabric, which this one is his.
I didn't know I was getting a little notions powder.
Yeah. And then
tell me that.
There's the inside. So that's yours. I made the little notions pouches. Me and our daughter. This is one of the rejects. This was not what the ones that I sent out look like. We made little soaps. And these are not soap. These are just cute little plastic flat back buttons, basically, that we put on top. But I did yellow and I did orange, and I did some that were striped and clear. And I personally can't stand this scent. It's a honey. It's not really scented. It's a honey soap, and I can't. Our daughter loves it, so she will get that one. I personally don't like that scent.
It's like honey and every hotel soap.
Yeah.
So you can think
but
of.
I picked that one specifically because I figured I needed a clear soap. Basically, I needed a clear soap base. In a minute. These are all yours anyway, so just in a minute. I also sent out some stickers, like laptop stickers, or ones to go on your good metal cups, the ones that are good and hardy. Do you have any of your stickers over there?
Tucked away, but yes.
Okay. But I got 50 of them and then just divided them up, basically. They were all different. None of them were the same, which is why I didn't keep any to show y'all. Then I also ordered some pins. So, and he got one of every one but two. So, I don't know if I want to show you all of these, but here. Ta-da!
All just different scenes from the movie.
Yeah, they're all...
Or, not a scene from the movie, but just artwork.
Yeah.
'Cause that's definitely not from the movie.
No. But there you go. Those are all his.
Buttons.
I held on to them because he didn't even know what all he was getting. He did get extra stickers too because, you know, he's my husband, so he gets the extras.
Because I'm her favorite.
Well, yeah. Then, since today was the 13 nights before Halloween, I got to finally reveal day 1, which I went backwards and decided that the full skein needed to be day 1 because of the name. The name is Skellington. So his is on DK sock, mine is on fingering. So that's Skellington, that is day 1. And next time we record, you'll probably see, well, you'll see the rest of the calendar. I'm also posting daily on my Instagram in my stories. And I'm also, that's where I'm showing Laura's too as I open those. And then on my feed, I put up the picture with the yarn and the inspiration picture that goes with it. So, there is that. Do you have anything else to add?
Not really.
Okay. I should probably tell y'all how much yardage is in that. Aaron, I forgot to write that down. Hold on.
Bear with.
Bear with.
Bear with.
Bear with. Okay, it is 15% Donegal Nep, which is a dye-resistant polyamide fiber. It's a 3-ply yarn. It's 85% superwash merino and 15% of the Nep. It's not like legit Donegal, because that would be expensive. It is 183 yards per 100 grams. I think that I have used 5 skeins on the body of my sweater. And I'm knitting I'm not telling y'all what size I'm knitting because that's none of your business. And I just don't want to tell you. But it knit, like, the stitch definition in it is fabulous. I love it so much. And it takes the color, like, I love how it takes tonal color. But anyway, so that's all I have for shop news. He does not have a shop anymore.
Nope.
So that means it's time for the tail end.
Well.
Still not about anybody's butts.
No buts.
Do you have anything to add to the tail end?
No. Like I said before, all of our American peoples, go out and vote.
Yep.
Go do your thing.
Yep.
Y'all go check out this yarn. And yeah, I mean, just let's try.
Once we're done here, it's almost 9 o'clock, so I don't think I'm gonna play Sims today. I think we're probably just gonna go to bed and I'm gonna read for the next 2 hours. Because he's gonna read for about 15 minutes and be like, okay, I'm done.
15 minutes. Like a half hour at least.
Anyways, go to Facebook and Ravelry. We have groups on there. Both are called CherryPieCottage.
Here on YouTube, you know what to do.
Yep. Also on our Facebook group, make sure you answer both questions, not just one, because we can't let you in unless you answer both questions correctly.
Yes. There are wrong answers on it.
Yes. You got a 50-50 chance. But if you're a good human, you'll get the answers right. God is good.
Read your Bible.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.